Yes, hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I open Magic the Gathering boosters for your viewing pleasure. Today is a special day because today is the first episode of my new show or new segment you might call that's called Talk About Magic, where I talk about cards from Magic the Gathering's past, which I happen to own. And I will take one card of each color and one artifact card, and it doesn't have to be a powerful card, a valuable card, but I will take cards, in my opinion, that have great art, great flavor, or is just a funny or interesting card. So, and in this first episode, I will take cards from the Magic set called Tempest, which is also interesting because now in Standard we are back to Dominaria, where the Tempest set played out in. So firstly, I will talk about this card, Squeeze Toy, an artifact for 1 generic mana. You can tap it to prevent 1 damage to any creature. And Squee is a legendary, a real legend in the Magic the Gathering lore. He's a goblin who is now immortal because he has been tampered on and experimented on. And every time you see him, he has his toy with him. A cute, cuddly toy that when he uses when he's sad or stuff like that. And in this set, they presented his toy with a special card. It's not any good by any means, but it's a really flavorful. As you can read the flavor text here. Then in green, I have chosen Harrow. Also, I can also say that in these older cards, they have these old borders from, and they have nowadays chosen some cards in the modern sets to bring back these old borders. But this is from the time when these old borders were the norm, and these are much more beautiful than they used to, than the newer cards are. And here, as I said, we have Harrow. It's quite a good card in Commander, where you can sacrifice lands to search up other lands and basic lands here. But I have chosen this card because of the art. It really depicts the sadness you feel when you have crops that have died, and when you have a bad year of crops and you have to try to survive. As you see in this picture, the woman in this picture is very, very sad and worried if she might make it this year. Yes, the next card I have chosen is a card called Mog Fanatic. Also, you can see the old border. It's much more beautiful than now. This card is a very special card because it's when it was printed, it was kind of powerful, because at this time when it was printed, the damage went on the stack. That meant that you could play this turn 1, and your opponent attacked with a creature that had 2 toughness. You could block this one, do the damage, sacrifice it, and deal 1 damage to that creature. So the creature died. Nowadays they have changed that ruling. So if you block and sacrifice, there is no block damage or combat damage. They changed this because of this card, because this card was really powerful. So it was a staple in all the red decks at this time. And then in black, I have chosen the Dark Ritual. This card has been in Magic the Gathering's history since the beginning, and I have chosen this because this is in a fancy word, eponymous card in black, and has always been an eponymous card in black. And Tempest reprinted it, and it's always good to pay 1 black to gain 2 black, so you can ramp up to well, cards like Hypnotic Spectre and such, and almost win the game from that. So yeah, this is a really powerful card, and it's an iconic card. In white, I have chosen a special card, an enchantment, and it is a Circle of Protection, Shadow. Shadow is a creature ability that says that creatures with shadow can't be blocked or block creatures without shadow ability. And in the Tempest set, there were shadow creature cards in all colors, so in almost all colors, and it was really powerful. So they printed an enchantment, and the Circle of Protection has protection from has in this set also cards for every color. But the special occasion this is now is that they have Circle of Protection Shadow. So yeah, as I said, it's not a powerful card, but it is an important card because there were so many shadow cards in this set. And lastly, in blue, I have chosen also one of those cards that have been from the beginning, and it is a really powerful card and an eponymous blue card, and iconic also. Counterspell, 2 blue mana to counter target spell. And this card has not been legal to play in Modern for a really long time. It was just like last year, I think, when it was reprinted Counterspell, so you can play Counterspell in Modern now. So yeah, those were my picks from Tempest that I own. Cute squeeze toys as always. Counterspell, Precious Shadow, Dark Ritual, Monk Fanatic, and Harrow. Hopefully this is a popular segment because I really like to talk about older Magic cards, and you can type in the comments below if you what you think of these cards. And as I said before, I can only talk about cards that I own. I don't have if I have the more powerful cards or the more valuable cards, I will take them in the next video, in the next set. So yeah, hopefully you will like this, and I can continue with these kind of videos also. So if you want to see more of this, you can click to subscribe and give it a like, so many more people will see it. So yeah, I hope you will have a good day, and have a good rest of your day.